Hey guys, Metagross Freak here with a really short video on which Claptrap is canon. Now, similar to the which Krieg is canon video I made about a year ago, I said it really didn't matter because you had enough skill points that the Claptrap they show you, actually that the Krieg they showed you, wasn't relevant, and this kind of goes with the Claptrap because with this level upgrade, which will let us get all the way up to level 70, we'll be able to get all three of the ending capstones. However, there is technically a Claptrap that is canon for pre-sequel. In the opening video, we see Claptrap have three different action packages. These action packages are the Laser Disco Inferno, the Gun Wizard, and One Shot Wonder. Laser Disc Inferno is the ability that can be unlocked by getting, so the Laser Inferno can be unlocked by getting Rainbow Coolant, Triple Clocked unlocks One Shot Wonder, and Gun Wizard is unlocked from You're Going to Love Me. I think these are all really great, and based on the fact that, well, at level 50 when the game came out, these would probably, if you only had to go with two trees, the I Love You Guys and Fragmented Fragtrap trees aren't all good. However, each tree is canon to Claptrap just in a different way, considering that Jack designed Fragtrap to be a combat robot. Since he did not like the loaders, the Boom Trap tree follows that fairly well, considering that he's basically all about blowing things up, and frag, like fragmenting, makes perfect sense. Not only that, but the living near the edge tree makes a lot of sense for Claptrap, considering, he had a ship at a time. He even refers to the little dinghy as his mighty vessel. Maybe his obsession with ships and his maybe accidental attraction to Captain Flint spawned from being a pirate ship somehow. Don't ask how that works. At the same time, high five guys makes perfect sense. You can give Claptrap a high five in Borderlands 2, and he really likes high fives. Maybe this is part of a residual piece of his programming saying, hey man, you gotta go high five people. You'll be able to help them out. Kick 'em while he's down is also canon, as we see in Borderlands 2, and that, people were aggroed to him in Flint's camp, and you were able to take them out fairly easily. At the same time, while things like specifically the ability of Triple Clocked aren't canon, the point is of Vault Hunter EXE that it is glitchy. And Claptrap even uses a couple lines like, glitching weirdness is a term of endearment, right? Considering that Vault Hunter EXE is still in beta, and it is classified as malware, it would make sense that the safety first, all the guns, rope a derp, and element of surprise would all be related to the Claptrap tree of the fragmented Fragtrap. And since, after Jack's programming for the Boom Trap tree, Claptrap would have some glitching weirdness. So technically, all three are canon to Claptrap. However, just in the opening cinematic, it would seem that Rainbow Coolant, Triple Clocked, and You're Going to Love Me are specifically canon. Just because here's the Claptrap build I would use just for fun. There's not a lot of variation since, they're all basically going to be similar since we can get all three trees now. But this is just a quick little thing of what I would do. Killbot's a great ability. Drop the Hammer is also pretty good, but I like Killbot, and losing a little bit of shield damage, taking only 10% of your shield isn't that big of a deal, considering, you're healing up to 35% of your max health. Coincidental Combustion is great, giving you explosive damage. Second Wind is great as well. Load and Explode adds on to the explosive. One last thing is basically a reverse money shot. living near the edge is awesome. Between these two, they're both good, but if you're playing solo, go with Maniacal Laughter. If you're playing with friends, go with Best Buds for Life. Through Thick and Thin is also great, because who doesn't love Cooldown? You're Gonna Love Me is actually really nice. I've been running around with a Claptrap with a shotgun, and that's pretty good. I don't use shotguns very often, but I'm really enjoying the shotgun with Claptrap and his Friendship Novas. Now, I actually avoid Wax On, Wax Off and Pain Simulator because I like the All Things Are Awesome a little bit more. And Organized Guns Are Happy is just a good skill in general. Unfortunately, you have to go with the subroutines in order to get further in the tree. I kind of wish the subroutines were split up more, so like each tier had a one-pointer. That way you weren't forced to do the subroutines for every tree. I'm not a big, for just to get progression, I'm not a big fan of that. Blue Shell's a good ability though, and Triple Clocked just makes the subroutines better. I like Grenade Vent because who doesn't like grenade damage that's getting boosted by Load and Explode? And even though the damage might not scale as well in later levels, getting free Cryonovas is great. Rainbow Coolant, because who doesn't like Novas whenever you get new subroutines? Keep in mind you'll be getting subroutines faster because of your exhaust manifold. And for your extra 1 point, you could put in Element of Surprise. You could put in Kick 'em while he's down if you want. You could put in I Am Rubber, You're a Glue, but I'm going to max out Organized Guns Are Happy. There you go. So I have all three skills right here. As you can see, I have You're Gonna Love Me, Triple Clocked, and Rainbow Coolant. So technically I have a Canon Claptrap, but you are welcome to do whatever you want. There you go, class mod. Doesn't really proc much. You only really get 3 of the 6 skills, but hey, whatever. Alright, so yeah, Canon Claptrap. Leave me your thoughts of what you think a more Canon Claptrap would be, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.